The December housing numbers are out. After 3 straight months of gains, existing home sales declined in December. This is according to the National Association of Realtors. Sales in all 4 major U.S. regions are down in December from both month-over-month and year-over-year basis. However, even with this last month decline in sales, we are still ending 2021 up by 8.5%. So what do we make of this right now? Well, nothing at the moment. Remember, before December, we actually had 3 months where sales were up again. This could just be a holiday slowdown, and also the fact that we still have this severe lack of inventory, so that could also be a factor. Even with a couple of months in 2021 that sales went down, we still ended 2021 at the highest level since 2006. That means that pretty much almost everything that's put up for sale gets sold, which also means demand still continues to be strong. If we just have more inventory of homes, we can probably easily double the number of sales transactions. Now, the flip side of that though is that price won't be as high. Not so good for sellers. Let's look at the overall numbers. Total existing home sales for all types of properties dropped 4.6% from November to a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 6.18 million in December. Moving forward, the expectation is for sales to slow down a little bit because of the higher mortgage rates. About a couple of months ago, if you asked me if I thought increasing mortgage rates would slow down this market, I would have told you no. But the way mortgage rates increased this January, I'm more inclined to say that we might even see a significant slowdown. Hopefully, this spike in mortgage rates doesn't translate to rapidly hitting the rates above 4.5%. I'm crossing my fingers on that. The chief economist for the National Association of Realtors had this to say: this year, consumers should prepare to endure some increases in mortgage rates. He also expects home prices to grow more moderately by 3% to 5% in 2022, and then similarly in 2023 as more supply reaches the market. This for me seems reasonable and is still in line with most forecasts that I have seen. Now, I just saw the forecast from Zillow, and get this, they said that they expect existing home sales in 2022 to go up another 7%. This means that more transaction volume. This is in line with what most experts are forecasting, primarily because the thinking is that we are going to have more inventory come on the market. What's surprising is Zillow's other prediction. Zillow predicts home values to go up 16.4% between December 2021 and December 2022. This is huge. That's totally different from NAR's projection. This is a very bullish outlook because demand for housing is still exceeding the supply of available homes. There's no end in sight for demand going down. A couple of months ago, I would have wholeheartedly agreed with this outlook. However, I'm a little bit more pessimistic now because of what is going on with mortgage rates and the stock market. I think the psychological effects of the stock market going down can play into the fears of a lot of buyers. Here in the Bay Area, we have a lot of buyers that works in tech, and a majority of them have their compensation tied to their stock options. And I've seen it before. I've seen it happen before. When tech stocks get battered, the buyers become more fearful or more cautious. Anyway, that might just be a Bay Area phenomenon. Let's continue to look at the actual numbers for December. The total housing inventory at the end of December was 910,000 units. This is down 18% from November and down 14.2% from a year ago. That's roughly 1 million homes of inventory if you're keeping track. That's gone from the market. I feel like a broken record with what I'm about to say. Inventory hit an all-time low in December. I don't know what else to say about this. Home builders are busy trying to catch up, but they have a long ways to go before they can even put a dent in the supply. And speaking of supply, that's another thing that could derail more new construction homes. Supply chain and labor issues are still lingering. So even if builders could build more homes, what they are building is getting more and more expensive. So probably no relief there in terms of prices. And speaking of prices, no good news on this front either. If you're a buyer, the median existing home price for all types of housing in December was $358,000, up 15.8% from December of 2020. Prices rose in all of the 4 major U.S. regions. The South had the highest increase of appreciation. They've had 118 straight months of year-over-year increases, the longest running streak on record. Days on the market, or how fast properties going pending, that went up by 1 day. Properties typically remained on the market for 19 days in December, 1 day more than the 18 days seen in November and down from 21 days in December of 2020. 79% of homes sold in December 2021 was on the market for less than 30 days. Let's look at the breakdown of the type of buyers for December. First-time buyers were responsible for 30% of sales in December, up from 26% in November and down from 31% in December of 2020. Typically, this number is around 34% according to NAR. The higher this number, the better. I think this increase from November to December was because there were a lot of first-time home buyers trying to take advantage of low mortgage rates. Those buyers were lucky. As I mentioned earlier, rates have been rapidly climbing. As a matter of fact, I just Googled mortgage rates today and it's above 4%. Individual investors or second home buyers who make up cash sales purchased 17% of homes in December, up from 15% in November and up from 14% in December of 2020. All cash sales accounted for 23% of transactions in December, down from 24% in November and up 19% from December of 2020. Distressed sales, foreclosures, and short sales represented less than 1% of sales in December, equal to the same time last year and the same time November as well. I expect this to remain low during the first quarter of 2022, so no changes there. According to Realtor.com's Market Trends Report, the following cities experienced the greatest median price growth in December. Las Vegas up 32.4%, Austin up 28.8%, and Tampa up 25.4%. Surprisingly, Austin also registered the highest growth of number of homes which had their prices reduced compared to last year. Most likely, a lot of home sellers over there are overpricing their homes. Mortgage rates in December. Listen to this, as this might be the last time we hear these numbers for a long time. According to Freddie Mac, the average commitment rate for a 30-year conventional fixed-rate mortgage was 3.10% in December, up from 3.07% in November. The average commitment rate across all of 2021 was 2.96%. Again, today when I googled the mortgage rates, the 30-year fix was over 4%. That's a big jump. Let's look at the breakdown of the types of properties. Single-family home sales is down 4.3% from November to December and down 6% when compared to December of 2020. The median existing single-family home price was $364,300 in December, up 16.1% from December of 2020. Existing condos and co-op sales were also down 7% from November to December and down 9.6% when compared to December of 2020. The median existing condo price was $305,100 in December, an annual increase of 11.9%. Here's the regional breakdown. Existing home sales in the Northeast fell 1.3% in December, registering an annual rate of $750,000, a 15.7% decrease from December of 2020. The median price in the Northeast was $384,600, up 6.3% from 1 year ago. Existing home sales in the Midwest down 1.3% to an annual rate of $1.5 million in December, a 2.6% decline from a year ago. The median price in the Midwest was $256,900, a 10% climb from December of 2020. Existing home sales in the South is down by 6.3% in December, posting an annual rate of $2.7 million, a drop of 5.3% from 1 year ago. The median price in the South was $323,000, a 20.2% increase from a year ago. Here in the West, existing home sales down 6.8% to an annual rate of $1.23 million in December, down 10.2% from 1 year ago. The median price in the West was $507,100, up 8.4% from December of 2020. That's the official December 2021 numbers. We still ended the year higher in terms of transaction, even though inventory keeps falling. Hopefully, there's relief in sight this year. Prices continue to climb and still shows no sign of slowing down. Maybe this sudden spike in mortgage rates would put a lid on these prices. Hey, thanks for watching. Comment below if you have any questions. Have a great day.